Come on, I don't have all day. Damn it. Lucy Jones. Oh, hi there, sexy. Yes, Dr. Jones, Mrs. Jones is doing just fine. Oh, yeah. I think I'll be finished on time. Okay. Yeah, I heard about that place. They said the food was really good. No, why don't you just get Aunt Charlene to babysit? I'm sure she's not busy. Okay. All right, I'll meet you then. I'll see you in the lobby. All right, bye. Where the hell are you? I don't have time for this. It's about time, Baldwin. Wrong. Oh, Irma, you're back. Hi.
Hi.
I thought you were somebody else, obviously.
No, just you were doing some business with our distinguished attorney, I guess.
Yeah, you know, Scott and I are involved with a lot of daycare center matters.
Okay, listen, I won't hold you long. I just had another quick question about the festival.
Oh, go ahead. No problem.
I was wondering, you know, how many entries can an artist have? You know, some of these artists are so prolific until they can knock out a painting a day.
Oh, you're right. I hadn't really thought of that. We'll ask Audrey about it.
Audrey, okay, that's a great idea. Then I'll ask Audrey.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, I'll see you again. If I have
Okay.
anything else, I'll be back.
Good. Bye.
Bye-bye.
How dare you stand me up, Scott Bowen? Well, you come on over because you will find an empty office.
Well, there hasn't been an autopsy yet, but I'd have to say, Commissioner, death was caused by a severe blow to the back of the head.
That's what I thought.
Look here. The skull is probably fractured, which caused massive hemorrhages, which led to his death. Well, there you have it. In a nutshell, so to speak.
Yeah. Give me an approximate time of death, will you?
Oh, not without an autopsy. However, he's starting to marble up real well, and his limbs are very rigid. Mind you, there's no one corpse like another.
No, I guess not.
No, sir, each is an individual in its own right. But I would say he passed on within the last 12 hours or so.
I see. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Commissioner.
Well, there were fingerprints all over the place.
Well, what'd you expect? It's a motel. Place is full of one-nighters, the manager, cleaner, him, God knows who else.
Yeah, well, homicide will sort it all out, but it's going to take a while.
I don't doubt for a second.
What the hell are you trying to pull?
Temper, Mr. Baldwin.
Look, I'm gonna bring you up on false arrest charges.
Did you arrest Mr. Baldwin, officer?
No, sir. I asked him to come with me, and he did so willingly.
Well, then, what are you talking about, Mr. Baldwin?
What the hell are you talking about? What do you want?
We were wondering if perhaps you might know this. No, this gentleman. Why don't you have a seat? Maybe you'd like to call your lawyer.
That's very funny. You could have another career in stand-up comedy.
If you'll just indulge me for a few minutes, I have a few questions to ask you. Nothing formal.
Okay. Whatever I can do.
Well, we're already aware that you're familiar with the deceased in there, Mr. Butcher, and I appreciate that.
Whatever I can do to help out.
Right. I'm also aware that he called at the Brownstone on various occasions. Of course, at that point, he was quite alive.
Where did you hear that?
Never mind. He also called Terry O'Connor and Bobby Meyer.
If you say so.
I do say so. Now, what were the nature of the conversations that he had with you? I'll repeat the question. What were the nature of those conversations? And you're not going to bore me by taking the fifth, are you? All right. now move on. Can you account for your whereabouts between 8 a.m. this morning and about an hour ago?
I certainly can.
Let's hear it.
Well, to start with, I woke up.
I'll make the jokes, Baldwin. Now get on with it.
Yeah. Well, it was about 7:30. I got dressed and I went down to Ruby's for breakfast.
Kelly's.
No flies on you.
Go on.
Well, I had breakfast. You want to know what I had?
Skip that.
Well, I stayed around there doing some business on Ruby's phone.
And?
Well, before I knew it, it was lunchtime.
What'd you have?
Well, I had, let's see, I had a hamburger. It was a little rubbery. Fries, milkshake.
Then what?
Then I went over to the hospital. I do work for the hospital, you know?
I heard that.
Yeah, and I met with some people, got some things.
Can you be specific?
No, I can't be specific until you charge me with something, which obviously you can, or I wouldn't be sitting here.
Well, we found a mess of fingerprints over at the place of Mr. Butcher's demise. You better hope that yours aren't among them.
Let's hope so.
And with that, you can get out of here.
Good.
Just don't leave town.
Look, not you or your bad jokes are gonna run me out of town.
Well, from the Butcher's death, we can never be sure whether Baldwin was implicated in the chain of events or not.
I got a stinking feeling that Butcher engineered those fires and the smoke thing.
Ain't that my badge, Honor?
Do you think that Baldwin might have bashed in Butcher's head with that lamp just to keep him quiet?
I don't know. Baldwin's capable of any number of dirty deals. But when it comes to murder, I don't think so.
Well, what about if Butcher were doing blackmail?
That's a good point. I'm sure he must have had many clients. Could always lead to that. Blackmail's a hell of a temptation.
Hang on.
Olivia,
How nice to see you.
Rudolpho said I'd find you here.
And he was right.
Yes.
Come in.
I don't want you to miss your flight.
Oh, that's okay. I've got some time. Please, come in. How are things in Port Charles?
Oh, very well.
Good.
Angel tells me the business is building back to the way it was before.
Yes. That's probably on account of your wonderful decorations.
That's very kind of you to say.
I mean it. No, you did a lovely job.
Well, perhaps you'd like me to decorate up here since you and Duke will be spending more time in New York.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure, you know, if you spend a lot of time up here, as you probably have,
No, not really. Only when the office downstairs was damaged and Duke was holding meetings up here.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, you know, if you spend a lot of time up here, you realize that it kind of has a heavy atmosphere. It would be nice to have something a little lighter area.
Well, I'd be happy to put a personal touch on it if you'd like me to.
Oh, that'd be nice. But I don't think it'll be necessary. Duke and I will only be here occasionally.
I understand.
I have to be going. I've got to catch that flight, as you so rightly said. And, I'm having dinner with Duke tonight, so...
Oh, I'm so glad you two are back together.
Yeah. See, the separation was just a temporary thing. I was getting really worried because he was spending so much time here, but now I realize it was just business.
Yes, it was.
I also realized that a little time with Duke is better than none at all.
I know what you mean.
Oh. Perhaps you'd like to have dinner with us sometime.
love to. Thank you.
And remember, Colton, there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Oh, yeah, it was unbelievable. So beautiful. You know, when you think about Canada, you think about cold weather and all.
Well, you know, it's nice to know that the weather at least was favorable, if nothing else.
Well, nothing else was, that's for sure.
Well, too bad. Then I guess the music box is no longer important.
It'll always be important to me.
Oh, of course it will. I didn't mean to be light about it, really.
I know you didn't.
Well, goodbye, Folk. Take good care of this lady, just in case the other side didn't get the message about the music box being a dead issue.
You can count on it.
Oops.
That was really a strange choice of words.
What do you mean?
A dead issue?
I don't think she meant anything by it.
Maybe not. Do you still feel like that you have to continue sleeping over here?
Well, I suppose the other alternative would be to lock you up in Sean's safety deposit box, but I don't think you'd be too comfortable there.
Thank you.
Well, how about some food? Are you hungry?
Well, you know, you don't have to feel like you have to eat here all the time either. That's not necessary.
No, I don't feel like I have to. Do you want to be alone? Because I can get lost.
No,
you know,
no,
for a
no.
while.
I didn't say that. I don't need to be alone.
Okay. Well, how about some food then?
Okay, we could go to Kelly's.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I need to pick up some more of my things. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick up some more of your things. You know, maybe it's not such a good idea that we go to Kelly's. If we're seen together too much, people might get the wrong idea.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll go alone, and I'll just stop by someplace and get some takeout. How does chicken sound?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, good. I'll get going.
Colton, is it with me? I mean, I know this is difficult for you.
What? What do you mean?
Well, I'm not being insensitive to your feelings. I know how hard this is for you. I just wish that I...
Don't worry about it, really. It's fine. I mean, I'm just glad that I can help you out, honestly. Excuse me. Sorry. You have no idea how difficult it is.